Alright Smush, alright lovers, how you doing? Armoured Pants here, got another videos for you. This time I'm narrating the videos with our clan lead, MadMickArm. As I said before, that is his name, and he chose it himself. I mean, like, we're a democracy, you get to choose your own names. And if Brexit and the election of Donald Trump have taught us nothing, it's that democracy is never wrong, is it? So yeah. Anyways, so MadMickArm now, he's rolling in the VK3001P, which is German heavy, the one before Tiger Porsche. These tanks were designed by Porsche, Ferdinand Porsche and his company, weren't they? Yeah. So, and then it won't surprise you that this tank is actually quite fast for a heavy tank. So you're able to get in and out of positions and that. So it's actually quite a good tank. You've got a great gun, really accurate gun. So very easy to use, very easy to manipulate your game if you know what you're doing. As MadMick's going to demonstrate here, because he got a Masters in this game. So we're going to have a look at it now. Now I've called this Riley Ace of Tanks, right? Does you know why? Does you know who Sidney Riley is? Well, who do you think is the greatest spy ever? If you're thinking James Bond, you're a fucking moron, because he didn't exist, did he? But no, the greatest spy ever is probably Sidney Riley, or Sigmund Rosenblum as his real name was. And he was a spy for the British, and before, during and after First World War, till he was executed by the Russians. And he kind of invented modern espionage, really. Now, why was Sidney Riley such a good spy? Well, because he used his head. I mean, he wasn't all action like James Bond or Jack Bauer or any of those guys. Jason Bourne. He was very cognitive. He thought all the time, didn't he? And that's really what Mick is doing here. If you look at this game, he just a massive Freddie Mercury round up to that fella there. I mean, his arse looks like he had a Vindaloo and about five pints of special brew now. Smoke coming over, you know, like a fresh cow dung. Now, so he's thought a lot. You saw how long he took there, seeing where people are going. You see, he's reversing here way out of trouble. I don't know if you've noticed the bromance between him and the toaster before. That's the third time they've kissed. Hey lover, I missed you. I missed you too. Anyway, they're gone off there now. By the way, those two will be left alone, kind of a romantic there at the end. But the toaster's some player, by the way, so keep an eye on him as well. But yeah, so it's the thing about this tank, right? He's not YOLOing, you know, but he is up there. He is facing the enemy. But he's using his head, isn't he? He's very cognitive, so he's like Sidney Riley in that respect. Sidney Riley very rarely resorted to violence. You know, he always thought his way in and out of problems and solutions, which made him possibly the greatest spy ever. And there's actually a book about him called Riley Ace of Spies, because that's what he was. And here, Mick is being Riley Ace of Tanks, isn't he? Because he really is being cognitive. He's thinking a lot, you know. He's taking up great positions. He's using that gun. I mean, you've seen some of the shots he's made. He's picking his targets. Now here, he's attacking this Jagdpanzer, and he's putting all sorts of damage in him. See, the toaster just took out tank over there, the KV-1. It's a good shot. Now this is something you don't want to see now, is it here now? I mean, look at this. I mean, that's the last thing you want to see. But blam, blows his head off. Total unicorn shot that, wasn't it? In terms of making a unicorn come Tim Air like that one, won't you, Timmy? So yeah. So anyways, he is using his head now, you know. He's only taken one shot, you know. Now they're in a bit of a predicament here, right? Now it's 3-2 plus they're a base down, and it is supremacy. But again, he's not panicking, he's not rushing off, he's taking his time. Look at this. Bam. Got a nice bit of penetration there, didn't he? I mean, he's been penetrated more than one of those girls in Celebrity Love Island, isn't he? That poor fellow over there. And he's not long for this world either. Now, Mick is going to revisit now his little tussle here with this Jagdpanzer now. But unfortunately, on this shot here, he doesn't get any penetration whatsoever. So I call this a Harvey Weinstein shot because, you know, don't get no. Oh, actually, he did get penetration there. We'll have to take that back. That wasn't a Harvey Weinstein shot, was it? He missed one earlier, that's what I thought it was. Maybe it's this one here. No, I think he blows his head off here, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Well, he did miss one earlier, right? And I calls them a Harvey Weinstein shot because Harvey Weinstein, he goes around with his dick in his hand all the time, doesn't hardly get any penetration. I mean, we've never come across a millionaire who had to beg for sex as much as this fella. Although if you think about it, he does look like a foreskin that's been unravelled onto a parsnip, doesn't he? So, but still, he does have a lot of money. You think he could do something else and walk around the bathroom with his cock in his hand. But anyway, as you saw there, by the way, Harvey Weinstein, obviously he's not thinking about things, is he? I mean, like, he's fucked now, the poor fucker. He's not a poor fucker, isn't he? I mean, he's a horrible person, but he's fucked now, isn't he? But Mick was totally unfucked there. You saw, you know, he used his head, did fantastic gameplay, And there you see, he got a mastery badge there, 2,100 damage, not that much, but because he capped, because he was spotting, because he was leading, we got a lot of XP for stuff like that. And that's how we got a mastery badge there, so use your head, be like Riley Ace of Spies. By the way, Riley Ace Spies is from a book by Robin Bruce Lockhart, who was actually a fellow spy of Riley. So it was written from a first-hand account of this fantastic spy. And it was made into one of the best TV shows ever, called Riley Ace of Spies, which was on ITV in the 80s. It's all on YouTube, by the way. It's only 10 episodes, so if you want to watch it, I guarantee you're going to love it. And Sam Neill, a young Sam Neill, plays Riley in it, and it is one of the best acting performances I've ever seen. By the way, I knows a lot of useless information, and he says I'll do the guest appearances in the pub quizzes and that, And I actually did one up in Yorkshire there recently, and that's the furthest north I've ever been. I got a nosebleed going up there. But so they paid for my bus ticket. Alright, it took like 24 hours all around, and we did win. But I got 2 injections against liver fluke for sheep. What the fuck am I going to do with them? There was no cash prize, just brutal. So I got me nuts frozen off. I got a hangover. And I got 2 things for sheep, don't know what to do with. But yeah. So next time, if you ask me to come pub quiz, make sure it's cash prize, yeah? Alright, see you now. Take it easy. See you now. Bye.